Breaking. Day 16 of Operation Epic Fury, and the Persian Gulf theater has entered a phase that nobody calling this a short operation was prepared for. Since February 28th, Iran has launched 823 documented airstrikes across the region. The United States and Israel have recorded 1,879 hits inside Iran alone, and yet the war is not ending. It is widening. A drastic strategic pivot from degrading nuclear infrastructure to a decapitation strike against the Iranian leadership has shattered the previous rules of engagement and dragged the region into an open-ended war of attrition with zero diplomatic off-ramps. Zero diplomatic off-ramps. Those are not my words. That is the analysis after 12 days of documented evidence. The number has not improved since then. Here is where we stand right now. Tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz has dropped to near zero. Over 150 ships are anchored outside the strait, unable to move. 16 attacks on commercial shipping have been logged. Naval mines have been planted in the waterway. Iran has stated it will allow only Chinese vessels to pass. Only Chinese vessels. Read that again. The world's most important energy corridor is now operating as a yuan-denominated shipping lane. Every other nation's tankers are sitting at anchor. As of March 8th, the United Arab Emirates alone had reported 1,422 drones and 246 missiles launched toward its territory since the war began. One country, 1,668 projectiles in 9 days. The immediate fear for Gulf leaders is their most vulnerable infrastructure. Analysts identified the real nightmare scenario as strikes on power grids, water desalination plants, and energy infrastructure. Without air conditioning and water desalination, the scorching, hot, and bone-dry Gulf countries are essentially uninhabitable. Essentially uninhabitable. That is the stakes, not oil prices, not shipping lanes. The physical survivability of cities in the Gulf that depend on desalination for every drop of drinking water. Iran's IRGC advisor Ali Fadavi said this week on state television that Israel and the United States must consider the possibility that they will be engaged in a long-term war of attrition that will destroy the entire American economy and the world economy. Trump's response? He told reporters the war would end soon because there was practically nothing left to target in Iran. Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, in his first public statement, said the Strait of Hormuz will remain closed, and Iran will continue attacks on its Persian Gulf neighbors. Two statements, one from Iran's military, one from the American president. They cannot both be true. The facts tell you which one is closer to reality. Subscribe to Zyveron and hit the bell. We are 3,000 strong. Drop a comment. Do you think this ends before the global economy breaks? I read every single one.